live now.
Is it on?
They are live. Yeah,
ṣé lè ti ń lọ? Ṣé lè ti ń lọ sà?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Chairman. Good morning. I would like to thank you for receiving the team from the Ovation Media Group at such short notice. I'm honored to be in Oyibo local government this morning. A few weeks ago, I had the honor of speaking to Mazi and Kanu, and we spoke at length. And of course, he was particularly angry and angered about what happened in Oyibo. I am not here as a prosecutor. I am not a soldier. I'm not a police officer. I'm only a reporter. But at the same time, I'm also a Nigerian who is regarded as a public figure. I've been a presidential candidate in 2011, and I'm a peacemaker above all. I love to unite our people as much as possible. So we go everywhere and speak to people. So I'm happy to see you, and I believe you'll be able to shed more light about what happened in this very, very popular local government. If it wasn't popular enough by the sad act of what happened, I believe a lot of people have known about this place. There are all kinds of talks, either on the left or on the right. But as I said, I've been challenged by my viewers, by those who follow what I do, the work that we do at Ovation. And they said I cannot come to Rivers without visiting Oyibo. And here we are. So thank you so much for receiving us. And I hope that after this introduction, we'll be able to drive around and see for ourselves what is going on here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman of Ovation family. I must say that I am delighted receiving you in Oyibo local government today. For me, as the council chairman of Oyibo local government, the incident of 20th October 2020 was an ungodly act that took place in Oyibo local government. For record, Oyibo local government it's one of the most peaceful local governments in Rivers State, if not the most peaceful in Rivers State and this nation at large. But what happened on the 20th was something that, for me, up till now, I cannot imagine. It started like a peaceful protest. The police handled it professionally. I myself tried, as advised by the security chiefs of the local government, we handled it. As the end-SARS protest was going on, we advised them, go about it peacefully, and nothing will happen. Everybody gave them the cooperation needed. But little did we know that there was another agenda, a wicked one at that. This protest was hijacked. When this thing happened, we did not jump into conclusion by pointing accusing finger of anybody or any group. The governor, in his wisdom, having received the security reports did not run into pointing accusing finger at anybody until the security agencies carried out holistic investigation. The Security Council met and gave the governor the report that this act was carried out by the IPOB. Why I'm saying this, nobody should accuse the governor for taking decision without proper investigation. Governor sits with Security Council. They advise him, and as a man who listens to advice, he must carry out the advice being given. Otherwise, the federal will say that he has deviated. That day, police stations were bombed. 2 police stations we have in Oyibo local government. Today we don't have any police station. Policemen were killed, burned to ashes. Soldiers were killed, burned to ashes. Rifles were carted away by hoodlums of this IPOB. It was like a war zone. What I experienced that very day is something that I see in the movies, but I saw it playing under my noses. So, when the advice came, and the governor took the decision and did the needful as advised by the council, what did he do? He borrowed the existing law that had been made by pronouncing the IPOB a terrorist organization. Note that the presidency had done that already. What he did was to borrow a little, as advised by the Security Council. Is that a crime that he has committed? No. Because some persons wants to turn this place something else. A most peaceful LGA. Now they want to turn it something else. And this LGA is one of the 23 local governments that make up River State under Governor Wike's watch. He cannot allow anybody cause problem under his watch, even if it's happening in Oyibo. Or one will want to tell me that it's happening in Oyibo. And Oyibo is under his watch. He swore to protect life and property in Oyibo as part of this LGS under his watch. So for me, I think the measures being taken by the governor is even the reason why we are here today. Otherwise, it would have been worse. I know when the curfew was placed, people were projecting all manner of pictures and videos just to discredit the action taken. But I will tell you, if not for that action, there wouldn't have been Oyibo today, because of the enormity of the action being taken by these IPOB people. When the military took over, you all know that military were killed, and whenever such action is being taken, military and army man being killed, you know that that community will not find it easy. It happened in Odi and other areas. But if not for wisdom of His Excellency, I don't think Oyibo would have remained today. But people were calling, importing pictures from other states, projecting it that that is what is happening in Oyibo. No, I have said it over and over again. Life we are lost at the cost of military show of action, but not the way they projected it to be. Even at that, after that, we set up a committee to find out those who lost their life at the crossfire. But most of them declined. But you see people saying all manner of things, we can have done this, we can have done that. So, for me, the names they have called Governor Wike is so uncalled for. The action Governor Wike took today is for us to all be alive, and to God's glory, that is why we're here. Otherwise, this LGA would have been a deserted LGA, if not for it, for 1 year. So I thank you for coming to see things for yourself. Let it not be that Governor Wike took drastic or rash decision against the good people of Oyibo, or the way they will project it that he took a decision against the Igbos. No, that is totally wrong. Governor Wike has been governor of Igbos, and Igbos as well love him. Igbos gave him support, and he has never denied them that. He keeps saying that. So nobody should play politics with this because you want to make one or two negative points for me. Governor Wike, if you know him as a man that talks straight. He talks straight, he believes in doing what is right. So for me, I don't want to go into further rhetorics. I will take you around for you to see things by yourself. Then you now ask yourself question. If these measures are not being taken, how will Oyibo people live? Because today we don't have any police station. People asking military to leave now. When we don't have police station, we don't have any security duty as to guiding crimes and criminalities. If you ask these people to leave now, we are vulnerable. And this place will be a hub for crimes and criminality. So for me, I want to still use this medium to say that the military which people are accusing have done their job professionally. Lives were lost. I will not say that lives were not out the crossfire fire, but the way people projected it is wrong. But so far, they are doing their job professionally. Whoever they feel have information to give, they invite you. If you are innocent, they let you go. If you have something, they will give you evidence or proof to that. So for now, I thank you for coming, and I'll still say that as the Chief Security Officer of this LGA, the worst thing that can happen to Oyibo local government today, as we speak, is to allow the military and the joint team to leave this place. Please, I will not advise that. Otherwise, this place will be vulnerable for crime and criminality. Once more, Mr. Chairman, thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Well, what people are saying is that what you have in Oyibo at the moment is a military occupation, and that people are being summarily killed. Everywhere I go, every day, that's what I read, that people are being killed by the military. Is it true that there is a bloodbath ongoing? Well, I want you to be objective about it.
Well, I would say it's the way it ought to be. Because for me, I can't tell you that the military is my friend. I cannot tell you that. But I am here to speak as the Chief Security Officer of this country and monitor their activities. From time to time, I ask them questions. Even if by law, I am not the Commander-in-Chief. But I am here to monitor. And if I see anything that is not supposed to be the way it ought to be, I will raise alarm. And I will report to the governor, who will equally report to the president. But I am telling you here that such stories, it's not true. I can never be
Since
true.
October,
Yes.
Has there been any killing? Have you received any reports?
No.
Since October,
Since
not one report of any killing.
Since after the 20th of October,
20th of October.
and since after, let me say, since after the curfew was lifted, I have never received any such reports.
Because people are saying that the killing continues.
I have never, unless they do that behind me, of which I have always asked, give me evidence to this, because I cannot be quoted out of context. I need evidence, and if I am presenting to my boss, he will see evidence, because he's a man that believes in, he's a practical man. He needs to see evidence. I have set up a committee secretly to go and get me evidence, but those people too will still decline.
Also, there's a controversy about Oyibo, Obibo. I'm confused. So what exactly? Some people, in fact, most people on social media call this place Obibo. But I saw that the official thing is called Oyibo. Do you know the genesis of this?
What I have to say is, what you call your dog is what your dog will answer. if the good people of Oyibo local government have decided that they should be known and addressed as Oyibo, what is anybody's business with that? Why would they go into ICALs? What is your business? Do you know, let's assume without considering, the name was Obibo. Do you know if there was a rationale behind it that made the forefathers to say the actual one is Oyibo? Do you know that? If our forefathers have decided to say that this is the name we are to recall and it is gazetted, what is that person's business? The person talking, what if we go into digging where the person comes from? Don't you think the person might come from Egypt or Israel or elsewhere? So, for me, this is Oyibo local government. Let them call or address us as Oyibo. Because what you call your dog is what your dog answers. If you call your dog Bingo, the moment the dog hears Bingo, the dog starts wiggling there. That is it. So why would someone want to force us to answer his own ideology? No, our forefathers have said it is Oyibo. And who am I to change what the forefathers have said? So for now, it is gazetted. Let them leave Oyibo for us to answer.
So, in this community, you said or you implied that you have IPOB members.
There are IPOB members. Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah, so what is the problem that you have with IPOB?
Well, for me, in as much as the security experts have confirmed through their investigation that 20th October incident was done by the IPOB. The federal government, the state government have proscribed them as a terrorist organization. On that, the law must follow its course. As chief security officer, it is very clear for any IPOB member to know that government has taken decision that they are a terrorist organization. And of course, we all know in this country how terrorists are to be treated. So for now, they are seen as terrorists, and the government has prescribed them, meaning that they have asked them to stay clear, otherwise fail in us of the law. That is my position on this.
So the IPOB is fighting for the Biafra nation. And so if you have members here, they are claiming that the majority of the people here, that this is actually an Igbo community. Do you agree to that?
This is River State.
Yes, but they are claiming this as part of their
That is what I'm saying, that this is River State and will continue to be River State. I'm a Rivers man and I will continue to be Rivers man. So anybody claiming that this is Igbo community, I don't know where that person is deriving such an idea from. Oyibo, the last time I checked, happens to be one of the LGS that make up River State 23 local government. And if that is correct, this is River State. And Oyibo will continue to be Rivers State or the Rivers LGA. So anybody claiming that Oyibo is Biafra, for now Rivers people are Nigerians. They believe truly on Niger Delta course, and that is what we believe in. So anybody trying to say Igbo, whatever, we have Igbos even in other LGAs that make up River State in Faga, Obiabo, and we have Igbo people there. This place is a gateway, if you must know. This is a gateway. This is the LGA that connects us with Abia State. So it's more like a place that connects most Igbo people from Anambra, Enugu, Abia State, Imo State, and all whatnot. But for now, we are Rivers people, and we remain to be Rivers people. They should believe it.
But what happens if your people in Oyibo decide that they want to go with Biafra?
If my people
decide,
I am, for now, Chief Security Officer, and equally myself as the General of Fortune. But I am telling you categorically clear that no Oyibo man that have the blood of Oyibo flow in his or her brain and vein would ever think of going to Biafra or any other thing. No, Oyibo man will do that.
You are so
I
certain.
am so very certain. Very certain. Even if I will tell you that majority will rather remain neither Delta and Rivers they have to.
Do you agree that you yourself and from your name, you are an Igbo man, though based in River State? You know you have Yorubas in Cotonou, you have them in Togo, you have, so it's possible.
I am a Rivers man.
Yeah, but what is your tribe in Rivers?
I am a Rivers man. I remain a Rivers man. I don't want to go into Igbo, Yoruba. I am a core Rivers man. And that is what I want every other person to see me as.
But tomorrow the name Rivers.
I'm a Niger Delta son.
If there is a creation of a new state, you may belong to another state.
That is me. That is me. Until then, but for now, I am a Rivers man. And I remain a Rivers man.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. So we'll take a leave and start. Oh, well, thank you so much.
Press this one. Make I press this one.
Finish.